Hello and welcome everyone. I'll just spill pop. That's lovely. We're back in No Man's Sky. Update 5.60 Relics has dropped. Hello there, Star. How are you doing? Working and lurking as usual. Yep. Well, we're going to be starting Expedition 18. So let's go. We're going to get into this. And probably drop dead within half an hour. But it's to do with bones. We're collecting bones. We're rag and bone men. The displays look interesting. Let's see where it sticks me. What will I be? People have said that there's more variety in your starting thing. I quite often get one of two options, occasionally a third, but I am now. Here we go. Starting.
Commencing Atlas System Suit Initialization.
Atlas System Suit Initialization.
Life support systems activated.
Right, we're on a not too bad looking planet. I can see something of interest in it there. We have shields. There's some carbon there, which I'm obviously going to grab because we need that.
Scanner damaged. Repair required.
Ooh, the scanner's busted. Okay, we're screwed.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
And we're obviously nowhere near the ship, and this terrain is going to make that fun.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment.
Oh, we've got an alien tool.
User initialization
Here we go.
complete.
So, I am anomalous once more. So, while standing here, we will make a start getting the usual stuff that we need. It said that my scanner's knackered, so we'll have that bit of carbon that we can blurt from there. So, there's a creature. That's always a good start for some money.
Units received.
Hello there, Mia. How are you doing? Good to see you. Here we are, Expedition 18. I don't know why the starting colour for me tends to be yellow, but it is. My ship's just down here. That's good. So I don't have to go too far. I will just drop that quickly. I do wonder. I'll just get a bit more of this because if we need dihydrogen for the ship, like we quite often do. Right, that there to me looks different from the rest. So I'm wondering if that's one of those the new creatures. Oh my god, I've got a shitty explorer. Oh, hang on, another creature. Another two creature. I will have to have a look at my thing in a minute. That's not showing up as anything just at the minute.
Units received.
Do we have a... There's no... Oh, there it is. Varied technology module. I've scanned you. Right. So we will grab that for the sake of grabbing that. And we will then... Well, the ship doesn't seem like it's on fire today. I suppose that's a kind of a good start. Hello there, Marty. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to No Man's Sky. What's... Answer hail. Oh, we've got a dodgy car salesman. Earn big money with bones. Didn't think this was OnlyFans. We will accept whatever that was. Right. We need to check the ship. The ship is... Oh my god, that makes a change. The ship is in good condition, but it has no fuel. Okie doke. Let's... oh, and they've given us an Atlanta drive from the start. Wow. Okie doke. Move the shield. We've got a little bit of fuel, a little bit of that. We've got a repair kit. A little bit of stuff that's been done. I've got all the translators and I still couldn't understand what he was saying. Wow. Right. Get things moved about a little bit. Just until we get an S-class, we'll drop that there to give it a little boost. And the multi-tool... It said there was damage to something. But everything seems fine. Okay. Let's... Right, so we've joined the Galactic Paleontology Society. Right, we've got a cat with wings. Another one. Right. Are there any... Right, there's nothing really showing up here just at the minute. Right, so, just so I don't use up any... So, let's have a look and see what it is. Yeah, I'll read up. Hang on, read up. Oh, fine. Yes, I will give you the full update, but fine is the answer to that. Things were a bit busy this morning. But yes, things are good. Thank you for asking. Signal booster. I can now make signal boosters, but funny enough, I've got one. So that's fun. Pre-packaged personal refiner. Oh, so we get some goodies straight away. That one's already been dumped here. Put you there. Was it just the one? Yeah, just the one. Okay. Back in. Let's have a look. So we have to... Ancient artifacts. Go to the field office. Collect a complete fossil. That's 5 pieces: head, body, arms, legs, tail. Defeated guardian, which is what I think that thing is over there, which the weapons are really poor for that. Do an avian skeleton. Hang on a minute, we don't have rendezvous points? Discover minerals. Right, okay. Yeah, we have... Oh, dig site. Right. So this is what is basically the rendezvous equivalency, which is normally overly down here. Right. I'm having a look. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Wasn't there one over there? Yeah, you're making a lot of noise, dude. Right, so we don't have to do any repairs. We do need to see if we can find the bit. The scanner sucks. Memory stones, knowledge stones, relics. Not seeing memory stone. Oh, I'm doing really poor trying to lock onto these fuckers. Right. These just flew out of the way, didn't they? Wow, there's some good caves here. Oop, I did that wrong. Right, so basically finding the field office would be a good thing. And we can't take on a thingy at the minute because it said about digging up minerals. I don't know if it's going to include this as minerals, but it's not the world's greatest density of stuff, but no, that's pretty crap. Let's just have a quick look. Discover 10 minerals. No, that's not going to, unless you have to dig a certain amount of each of the 10 minerals. But we're gonna get airborne. Or we will when we get back to the ship. Right, we have liftoff. Unknown building dead ahead. I doubt it's going to be anything too amazingly amazing, but it might be amazing enough. Oh, it's a shop. Tribal mold, was that base? Tribal mold. Interesting. Well, that's some more tech modules. Now, I don't know if the bone points are the same colour or whether they've changed them. Memory stone, subterranean, buried cache. Right, okay. Merchant on ooh, graphical glitch. You can see inside the building. Right, let's have a look. He must have huge problems with glasses. Oh, I have nothing to be able to give him. Right, fair enough. No. Oops. So we have, hang on. Ancient data structure. That's a new one. Hello there, Whiteseer. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well there. Ooh, something jittery. Right, let's get to this. Where was it? I've gone past it. Oh no, it's there. Oh no, that's just data stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well, that's some data modules. That's not what I was looking for. Changed those a bit as well. So we've got save beacons, bases. Just having a quick coffee break. We know the feeling. Right. Get my bearings again. There's the base. There it is. Because people tend to drop their bases close to things of interest, so this ship is slow. I might be tempted to grab another ship. I haven't done it for a while. But this one is slow. Also not a fan of explorers. Okay, I've just lost. I have just lost the base I was looking for. Oh, there it is. I managed to fly over the top of it. Coming in to arrive at potentially a shed. Oh, he's got a landing pad. He does have a landing pad. No, he's just a runaway mold farm. So, nothing too extravagant. So, I'm just making a quick adjustment to something. Right. I've not seen anything on scans yet, which is new. Knowledge stand. Cargo drop. There is nothing. I don't suppose it's going to give me... Ooh! Now that's a lovely set of backgrounds. And I'm guessing there's a few glitches that are still in place on 5.6. That's definitely quite the background. Let's have a look. Oh, so we do have all of the stuff, so... Nothing... Ancient bones are on that one. But not that one. That's a skeletal moon. Not this one. Right. So we want Mr. Moba. So we are going to take off. I'm going to head straight to Moba. It's blue. Now we have to find out where it is. Pro flight skills. Okay, where is it? Oh, hang on, here we go. Is that the one? Is that the one? That is the one. Oh, it's also where the space station is. That did not lock onto the space station, that locked onto something else. Well, unlike other expeditions, I'm 20 minutes in and I've done one thing so far, so that's pretty cool. Although I did manage to dribble soda everywhere, so that's a bonus. Very, very blue. So it's a cold planet, but it does have water by the looks of this. High sentinel activity. That's always fun. Has it locked onto a base? It has locked onto a base. I didn't even see that. Dragon's Dome. Okay. Does that mean he's actually got some bones there? Or is he just being dramatic? He didn't build it. Didn't put any landing pads down. Oh, you can't actually get in through that piece. Here we go. Fire Dragon. That's why he called it what he did. Because of his name. Right, let's have a look. That's not the way out. That's the way out. There we go. Fossil bed. That's the one we want. And the red one... They're very close to each other. Okay. Well, because there's added combat in this could get really messy very quickly. Oh. I saw you arrive, dude. Disappearing over the top. Right. The fact there's a lot of sentinels here, this could be quite bad.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Sound protection falling.
There's... Hang on a minute. Oh! I just fell down the hole. Come on, pick it up. Now I need to work out how to get back up again. I just fell when I shouldn't. Let's move in here a second. Right. So there's one there. I've annoyed some... Oh no, it's an ancient guardian. That's not a good sign. I think it was when I picked up the eye. It's moving like a sentinel. But I can't see it at the minute. It's just over the other side of that ridge. I need that. It's 77 meters away. Fuck. How to fall down a hole. I get the feeling you could end up in serious doo-doo. But I mean, hey, if you want to give it a go, then by all means you can try. But like I say, I don't think it's going to be the wisest of options. I saw it over there, but I can't take it on because I don't have enough firepower to take it on. Yeah.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, the temperature level's stabilizing because I just fell down the hole again.
Units received. Weather update. Storm clearing.
That's a long way. Or at least I'm going to be able to see when I get killed. That's always fun. That was probably not the best idea. No, that's not my mech. That's a new enemy. Which, if you the fossil eye thing that I picked up, because there was all the fossils that I picked up. The fossil eye thing that I picked up, that is something that you need, but it also triggers one of those. And there's different kinds of those. I tell you what, I will. Because I've jumped in my craft, let's have a closer look. So it does look a bit like a mech. I think that's meant to be the front. It's got a Squidward. Is it Squidward that's got the big nose? Yes, it is. So yeah, it is mech type, and you are meant to get an upgrade, but there's different ones. Some of them actually have no bottom to them. It's like if you go to Minecraft and you see things like the Wither, who have like a swirling something instead of a pair of legs. That was basically what these are, but bigger. And if they hit you, wow. So I need to jump out momentarily. See, he's awake already. There you go. Yeah, Vigilant Stone. I mean, he's settled again. This isn't that far away. I don't know how many of those so-called Vigilant Stone things you need. But there's the Krabby McCrab. I think they are, yes. It's like this has the ancient bones on it. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll just quickly nip back into my ship so I don't freeze to death. So if I go to this particular planet, this one here, you can see it's got the ancient bones on it. The fact it's got sentinels, that's irrelevant. But if you get the ancient bones now, you're going to get one of these things, which you will trigger by picking up the... what was it I picked up? There's the different... there you go, that one there. The Vigilant Stone, the Unblinking Eye. That is what will get you into trouble. So... No. Like I say, I deliberately didn't look too much into it yesterday, just so I could make sure it was good, all good fun and games when I got here. Tidy up my inventory a bit. So, yeah, so we've got two rib cages, a tail, two sets of fossilized limbs, but I think they're both front limbs, and another tail. So we've got two tails. I'll do it that way actually. So we've got two tails, two sets of limbs, two sets of... So, like I say, you've got to have a head, a body, rib cage they're calling it, a tail, and two sets of legs, and that enables you to make a skeleton, which you can then display if you want to make a museum. And the fun, and apparently you're meant to be able to make ghost versions for pets, so that could be fun. Right, so we blurt this away and try not to cut away too much. Ancient bone. I've got a head. I've got a longhorn head. So I do have a head now. I mean, I'm guessing one of the things that you have to do is to be able to make more than one kind of full-on size thing. Now, Oh, I just fell down the hole. Where is it? Right, let's quickly jump into camera mode and have a look what just came around. It's settled. It's a different colour. That's got its back to me, hasn't it? Oh no. Oh yes, maybe I have. That's hard to tell. Wow. Right, we're taking off again. I don't want to be too close to that when it's walking around. I know we've got to take one out, but until we actually have a weapon that's worth a damn. Every time you pick up one of those eye things, it'll spawn in one of those. So if you go to 8 sites and you pick up that, what's it called? The Vigilant Stone. So every time you pick one of those up, one of those things will spawn in. And those two were quite close to each other. So you can imagine that's fun in games. Unidentified object. Okay. Right, there's some more there. And there's another one just up behind it. I need to change that. Oh, bloody hell. Right. This is the problem with it being a high sentinel planet, of course. Right, as I drift very slowly forward,
Technology recharge.
that's improved that one. And we'll top that up.
Technology recharge.
And top that one up.
Technology recharge.
The other thing is you can also do it from the air. Bit of ship mine and get yourself some stuff. Which will get me some more resources. There's some more. Ooh, just hit something. Don't know what I hit, but I hit something. That's some more. Is that more? No, that's not more. That's something else. Right. I'll have a look what I've just managed to ship mine. Some planets you can get huge quantities of resources by doing that. Other planets, not so much. It depends. I do think it's been nerfed a bit. Right. So I've got a little bit more carbon, more ferrets, and some of that. I will have to use that because I'll never take off again otherwise. Oh god, I'm going to have to get some tritium as well. That's always fun. Right, where is the... There it is. Because you can see that one's on the surface. And a third one will be called in when as soon as I pick that up. So let's get the fossils first. That's another head.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, with the expeditions, I mean, you're basically starting off from scratch. And some of them love to put you in a position where you're not getting a great much in anything. Right, so I picked that up. Come on. The Guardian awakens. Oh, there he is. He's pissed. And he's shooting at me. I wonder, actually. Let's have a look. Where are you? They might make it so you can't do it unless they're active and walking around. Because I know you can take on sentinel walkers. Let's put the rocket launcher on. I think those shots are actually going through him. I think you can, but I do know from what I've seen that if you literally try to have a face-to-face combat, if he hits you, it's a 2-hit kill. And I don't know what state the person was in. Oh no, it has weakened him. Oh, we're shipping him to death. Why make life difficult for myself? I mean, one of the achievements is to take one of these buggers out. So. They're all huge, apparently. Hence the word guardian being used. I think it's intentional that they are all big. There we go. So, good news to anyone who hasn't started yet. The milestone of do not disturb. I like it. Is there anything to pick up or not? No. It doesn't look like there's anything to pick up. There are some animals to scan.
Units received. Units received.
Yeah. I think what happens is as you move further and further through, they potentially become harder and harder to kill. This is on the other side of here. I'm going to have a look and see what I've got in the way of... Right, let's land here. Because now that I've done... Ooh, I've got some polished stone. Cool. Not much polished stone. Oh my god, look at all these parts. Right. Okie doke. Let's grab the reward. Oh my god, the reward screen's definitely got an issue. Oh, we've got some... I'll upgrade the tool with the first set. There's only 2 slots that it gave me. Normally they give you 3 as a minimum. So we get a force field unit, shell greaser, powerful scatterblaster, yes. Aha. Right. Got a ship. Here we go. So that is the upgrade for the scatterblaster.
Technology installed.
I need some parts. It's the pulse splitter I much prefer, but the scatterblaster's still useful. We just need the... we'll have to go and do some unlocking, unless it gives you the actual things. Oops, that did not work. I pressed the wrong button. What? Oh, because I was silly enough and... I don't need the parts, I can just install it correctly. There we go. But I still need the actual scatterblaster for that one to work. Right. I am going to have to move some of these off. Let's start with all the heads. So what, we'll put all the heads down there. Then we'll move the rib cages. It looks like I've got quite a few rib cages. There's 2 of them. I've got wings, so I'm guessing I've got... because I noticed one of the things said Avery. So... let's just tidy that up a bit. Right. Yeah, they still give you some lovely grief. Ancient artifact. Right, we need an ancient artifact. We haven't done the complete fossil yet, so we obviously haven't got stuff that. I thought I had enough actually to make a complete fossil, and it says reassemble an avian skeleton. So I guess I could put a base around here just to try to. I hate to think what shitty parts I've got, but let's fly over here a bit. We've got a something floating in the air. That's always fun. That was really not so marvellous. Right. Tell you what. No, I didn't like that one. I do like to be high up. That's the thing. I don't like low down too much, because when the terrain goes above you, you start to lose a good vantage point. We will stop on this bit up ahead, though, to have a look to see where the next thing is, because what is it we're going to need? Obviously, you can't just put any old arms on whatever, even though I know that they were talking about well over 1 million types of skeleton can be created in the displays. So I can hear it. Oh, he's right next to my ship. Okie doke. Grab that. Scan the rock, dude. Scan the rock. 200. Well, it was only a small rock, so I suppose that's why I only got 200 for it. Right. Right. So from up here, we need an ancient relic. There's more bones and stuff there, which we'll probably nip to in a minute, unless I find an ancient relic show up in the scans. Thing is, it depends on what the icon for ancient relics is going to be. Something tells me I've seen one and actually managed to go past it because I wasn't paying attention. Right. We'll go back on board the ship and have a look at what there is. So, I mean, we've got multiple tails, we've got heads. Construct a fossil case in a base to display. Right, that's something we will have to do, actually. But I also need the materials to make a base computer, of course. Because I don't have those yet. Right. That's why I need a base computer. Now, I don't think this planet has... No, it doesn't have copper. It's got silver. Oh, it does have copper. Right. How to spangle myself. 3 fossilized parts. Oh, it's got 2 doohickey stones. That means I can probably get 2 of the bastards to drop in and see me. Oh, this could be fun. Could also be very dumb and dangerous, but... Right, was there just those 4? I think... Oh, there's 3! Oh my god, this could be very, very dangerous. And I've just been hit by a thingy. Right. 1. Oh, no. No, you call in 1 and... Oh! It's a floater! Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. Right, hang on. Where is he? Oh, the bastard flies. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We go to camera. Hang on a minute. Where are they? There. There's two. There's two right there. So does that mean 3 did trigger? It might have done. If I do that, do they show up better? They show up slightly better that way. Now if I turn round, are they following me? I really do wish this ship was a little bit more maneuverable, like some of the others I've got. Oh, fuck. No, I'm just going to leave them, because that'll take a lot of messing around. Right. Tell you what, we're going to have an island base. We're going to have a peaceful peaceful island base. I'm also going to change my view because I've just realised I'm inside. This ship is dreadful. I mean, can you imagine if you had a ship that looked like this? It'd fucking tilt to one side. Right. Should we have that one there? It's a bit smaller. Yeah, we'll have this one here. Right, let's have a look. So I've got 4 things. So we definitely have a thing about tails and stuff. I've got nothing to actually cook up into shite in atmosphere, fine in space. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I've got a small ship on my primary 3rd save, which is actually an old expedition save. And I've got a ship, and I think I've called it Icefire or Fire Ice, I can't remember what it is, but it's white and blue. And it's a fighter, and it's quite streamlined, very small, compact. A ship specialist would be able to tell you more about it. But it is so pimped. You can turn that fucker like an F-22. It's amazing. And yeah, these things. Well, funny enough, there was an F-15, which, I mean, this is before all this fly-by-wire bollocks, but there was an F-15, and it landed on an aircraft carrier, and the guy had been reporting all the way in. He'd taken a hit on a wing, and he had a problem trying to bring it in, and hey presto, something like, I think it was 3/4 of his his right-hand side wing, 3/4 of it was missing, and he was still able to fly the thing because it was all cables to be able to do stuff. Very famous story, that one. Absolutely fucking awesome. Signal booster. Okay. Signal booster. Scan for ruins. I wonder if this is how I get the ancient... there's an ancient ruin site detected. Good. I've just thought I've landed here. I think, oh, I'll build a base here. I don't actually own enough stuff to do a base computer yet.
Technology recharge.
Right, where's that ancient? There it is. I'm going to have to go say that to me just looks so wrong. If you had one of those big ass wings on either side, fine. I mean, that's the one thing I think put me off Explorer ships to start with, was this weird non-conforming, non-symmetrical design. I've just thought I haven't actually been to the space station yet either. I mean, look at that. I'm going to crash. This ship is so shit. I am not doing the whole of this thing with this ship because it is so crap. Right. Land. Right. Now we've detected an ancient ruin. Let me just go to the expeditions bit. I haven't actually looked at the rest yet. So that's all about assembling and collecting. Yes, collect ancient artifacts. So we're going to be able to do that. Oh, hang on. I didn't realize, but apparently I have scanned 10 creatures. So I've got creature pellets and a radiation update. Cool. Let's stick you there. I still need uranium for that to work, but you know, not a problem. Collect a complete fossil. We've already got one. Hang on a minute. Collect a complete fossil. Complete. So you've got to get complete fossils multiple times. Okay, got you. And that's and your ranking increases. Bony broth. Got to get 80 bones. That's going to be quite easy. I've got 22 already. You've got to remove X amount of terrain. Well, I've already removed a fair bit. Reptilian skeletonies. A protoform. That's an old one. Search dung. Oh, right. So we're going to be like feeding animals and picking shite up. And we need to make 2.5 million from fossils. I've got a feeling that's actually going to be an easier one. Defeat guardians, 5. Right, so you actually have to take out 5 guardians in total. So there you go. That's that one. I don't think there's a defeat on that page. No, right. So it's 1 and 5. Okie doke. Let's do some digging. Oops, stuck on that bit. Remove that. Then I'm going to come back up again because it's a little easier to see. That one. That's 600 and something away. We'll end up over at that. Right, it's on the other side of here. That's convenient. There we go. Now I saw another one quite close by, because obviously we need the 3 to get the keys. Artifact fragment. This site's quite a lot of this site's underground. Then we need the large one, which is... It's going to be easier to go back upstairs, isn't it? Do it from the ground level. There it is. No, that's not what I told you to do at all. That's a lie. There we go. And then it is literally like that. And there you go. We've got that. That did not help. Do I have you? Yes, I've got you. Right. We've got another site. Actually, I need, if I have copper, there you go. I'm going to go to that copper site so I can build a base computer. Anyone know where I parked? I did a park. I parked here somewhere. Oh, well, from the top there. Fuck me, I'm even looking at the damn ship. Jeez. Bring proof of your... Really? I have to prove it, do I? Right, okay. What I want is copper, which is here. Oh, hang on. There's 3 things that are here that are useful. Okay, I'm not going to go to them just yet because that was not what I thought it was. We need some oxygen. If ever you see one of these fields, it's a great way to get a bit of free oxygen. If you've got enough money, just buy the stuff. And even if you've got like a small mine that's going to require a full stack of oxygen, it can work slow. Literally, it can work slow. It doesn't need to work fast. I have a few mines which are literally sat there ticking over. So it might take 2 weeks for it to actually give me a full stack, but I don't need to worry because I'm not using that much in that time. Right. Oh, I don't have you. Right. Right, let's have a look. We can move in here. No, but literally just the 3 of them. Right. I'm getting to my ship before I stop and have a look at this bugger. I heard it land, but where is... Oh, he's down the hole. Oh, hello. So... That's an interesting... It's a slightly different version. And... No, mind, look, I'm going to clip this wing on trees and stuff and do so much damage. I also just remembered that if you're in combat, it does help if you get this view, because at least that way you can point in the right bloody direction. Right, change into missiles. What will it do when I get round the corner? There we go. That one was actually, I think, easier than the other one. Yeah. Let's put you over there. Got some mordites and pellets. I need the pellets on me, though. I'll pop you on board there. Right. So the good news is, top you up. Right. Copper. That's what I was actually here for, wasn't it? The copper deposit. This is where we make the mining beam smaller. Smaller is slower, but you get a lot more for what you're doing.
Falling.
You can clear stuff away faster with the wider beam, but you pick up less. Yeah, I think I'm going to just call my ship in so it's right next to me. Because I'm going to end up having to jump into it in a second, otherwise I'm going to freeze to death. Everyone has such a lovely view. Yeah, I did get the one-armed bandit feel. Actually, you're right. It's weird. Right, I'll have to head to the ship in a minute and then come back.
Thermal protection falling.
I'll wait for this to run out, which it's going to do any second. Like so. Right. We need to put some fuel in there.
Recharge.
Then we find the copper and drop that in there. And now it's telling me it wants me to build a warp cell, which of course I need the stuff, so we need that. Chromatic metal, which I'm in the process of making. There we go, and then we can make a warp cell, then we can do that, and drop that, and drop that.
Recharge.
Right, and then we go back into there. And we actually have to run a bit more because we don't have enough for a thing. Right, I'll get out and grab the rest of this copper. Right.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, I just remembered I hadn't actually done...
Technology recharge.
Right. Now I can put down a base computer. Except I... Oh, thankfully it's clearing. Go on, let me see. I'm going to go up a little bit. Let the storm clear away. Going a little bit higher. Right. Let's find a nice place. I want a small island over water. There's one. That's at ground level. Oh, it's got a monument on, so we're all bought. What about that one there? There we go. Small. This'll do. We don't want anything too big. Right. Except I have just realised I can't actually build a base computer yet. So that was a waste of time. Well, we'll just come back. We're going up. We're taking off.
Units received.
No, I did.
Thermal protection.
Well, I've just accidentally fed that, but having said that, this is probably a relatively safe place to do this, because it's only a small island.
Units received.
It's in the water. Because we need poop.
Units received.
Don't we? Has anyone pooped yet? I don't think anyone's actually pooped yet.
Units received.
I think it was 20 poops. That's a lot of things. Let's have a quick look. I think it was 23 hazard. Oh, you can see hazardous plants. I should have been paying attention to that one. Oh, adopt an animal. Dude, come here. Adopt. Right, and then we can do that and do that, and he's been put away for now. Oh, we've got poop. Here we go. No, we don't want you. Go away. Come over here. No, I don't want you. Dung sample. Give me the dung sample. Right, we're starting to get poop. Okay, I'll tell you what, if I face this way and do that, they should, but they didn't. Come on. This is the joys of No Man's Sky now, watching people picking up poop, you know. Come on. I'm going to have to walk over here. No, I didn't say you. I said I want the poop. There you go. We've picked up poop. Now, there's a lot of animals there. So we need that one. Get a life support. That's a good one. Life support update. Back to phase 1. Pre-packaged thingies, good. And we get the base computer, great, so I can drop that down. Phase 5, and that's the one for the poop. Right, so now I can we have base. We have a base. I've got nothing to build, but I've got a base. We'll rename it before we do anything. There we go. Capture a screenshot. Just a random screenshot of a minute. Right, what can we build? That is the question. Not much. Not much yet. And apparently I've got no carbon. How can I have no carbon? Have I used all my carbon? I've used all my carbon. Bugger. Right, we'll cook up a bit of that. And we'll stick you there, because that's going to give us an extra 40%. I'll tell you what, That's now 75% and 65%, so that's a much better upgrade. Right. And then we can... I can see the... Oh, it's more poop. Right. And of course, if in doubt, you can always cheat a little bit if you need to. Yeah, we've just run out of stuff, haven't we? So pure ferrite for wooden stairs. Are you kidding me? Well, that's fun. Well, I'm not waiting. There we go. Then we want a wall. We don't have any glass at the minute, so we're gonna... Oops. This is the quick way to build a place. Then we can go into the thing, we can grab that, stick you in the corner. Like so. Go up the stairs.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
There we go. And we can upload the base. That's the good news. So we can come back to this planet anytime we want. An animal seemed to spawn in, which is quite an interesting thing. And we are going to head into space, because we need to visit the space station, and I need some tritium, because I have no tritium. Oop, there's... Head back down to the asteroid field. That does not look very safe, did it? Got some hyperclusters. I can break those down into tritium as well. Got some gold. That phase beam thing apparently is really good for mining asteroids. Don't like it as a weapon, but apparently it's really good for that. Right, where's the space station? There you are. Here we go. Now that's an interesting space station. Very interesting. It's looking fairly pinky on the inside. Pinky, red and purple. More pinky though. But no brain. Very pinky. Right. Not registering anybody in particular to talk to. But let's have a look. Does he have anything decent? Ooh, no, I don't need those, do I? Because we dealt with that. Right. Oh, he does have uranium. Which I can't buy at the minute. I also then just backed out when I shouldn't. Get rid of the goop for now. Some hexite, which I'll have to drop off somewhere. Could sell some of those bones, but until I start actually making stuff, it's going to be a problem. Right. So we need to head to the first... Let's have a look. The GPS field office, which isn't here. Definitely isn't here. So obviously those the bone officers are definitely working as the rendezvous. Right, dioxide, dissonance, frost crystals, quartzite. Let's do that quartzite. Hang on, we also have a save beacon. Now we're meant to be doing minerals. Is quartzite deemed a mineral? It's not a bone planet. We do have a base here. There's a couple of little bits there. Right, well, let's land over here, because the base itself, even if he was right next to something, is unmineable. And let's just check that mineral one. Right, still got to do the plants, which should be quite easily done. Photographs of ground creatures. Oh, I should have done that. We've got to catch a bonefish, that'll be fun. Discover plants. So we've got to discover plants and take photos of plants. Okay.
Units received.
Quartzite, right next to me. That's cool.
Ground protection falling.
Oh, it's actually further away, isn't it? That's not good. And I just fell down a hole. Because I wasn't looking. Right, it says take a photo of the plant. Now, the last time we had to do this, we had to do that. Hang on. Do that and take a snapshot. And that should have registered, oops, as, come on. Discover plants. It's not going to actually tell me how many I've taken. Right, jump it up. Hazardous fauna. Take out you as well. So we should get at least one of these sorted out. Oh, hello.
Units received.
There's a few of these people around here.
Thermal protection falling.
Move in, do that. I mean, it's a plant, so technically that's correct.
Units
I'm
received.
going to need another location, aren't I? Right, we'll go to that quartzite. I've got time to nip there. Not enough fuel in launch thrusters.
Technology recharge.
There it is. It's quite a long way, actually. But it doesn't look like there's many plants here, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the problem. Where was the... Oh, hello. Harmonic scrap. Oh, well, we're not harmonic scrapping at the minute. What's that? Oh, that's a weird rolling ball. That's 600 and something.
Falling.
That's weird. I actually landed where it was meant to be. Okay, we're going to try to go for a flatter ground, I think. Hang on a minute, I've just realised what someone's called this planet. Seriously? Right, well there we go. There's the planet name. Cheers for that. That's let's get rid of that plant. Where's the quartzite deposit that I targeted? It's meant to be here.
Units received. Units received.
Camera, forward, take picture. Okay.
Thermal protection falling. Units received.
That's weird. Hang on. That's 200 and thingy. Dioxide. Look back at the ship. No. Get rid of that.
Units received.
A little confused at why.
Units received.
Right, analyze the animals. I might have tripped the hazardous flora as well in a second. Magnetized ferrets. I don't get it. It was right. Hang on, there it is. Here it is. I was stood right next to it and couldn't see it because for some reason the highlight on the marker had gone. This stuff also transfers to chromium metal very easily. I think it's 5 to 1, so you only need to use a little bit of it to be able to get quite a decent amount of chromatic metal. Right, let's check what that... We got that one. Inventory full. That's really just what I need, isn't it? Inventory full. Let's ship. Oh, the ship's full. Okay. So I can't even collect that reward until we've been back to the space station again. And I will probably leave it off at the space station. Ooh, hello. We are an over. Are you a knackered one? Yes, you're a knackered one. Now they've updated the abandoned space station, so there's extra terminals and stuff in it. I can see one from here. So you can sort work on your ship and the likes. Yeah, so you can actually scrap your ship if you want to, which is nice. Right, before I can collect that I need to, right, you need to go back over there. You can go there. Roasted ingredients. Drop you in there. Heat of I'll get rid of these. That increases my tritium. Let's make use of these. That's the shield boost. So if we do that, that gives us 5 slots. Can we claim the last thing for today? Yes, we can. Oh, which conveniently gives us suit upgrades. And some pre-packaged stuff. So we will have a quick look at that. That's the mining laser. The mining laser there. Hang on. Right, there we go. So that looks a little bit better for that. And then we've got an extra shield boost for the hull protection stuff. We'll start a little bit. So there we are. We have a reasonable start. We technically have got almost the equivalent of phase 1. My inventory's full. I'm going to have to look to building the things. So I probably will have to call in the anomalies. So phase 1, we have 4 sorted out. We've got to reassemble a thing, which we've got to do in a base, and we've got to collect enough fossil pieces to do stuff. Phase 2, we've already got 2 of those done. Phase 3 is empty, phase 4 is empty, but we do have one of the ones from phase 5. So hopefully next time we will cut through and get a bit more done. But that is all for this week. Thanks for joining me with update 5.60 RELICS, and I will catch you all again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have fun, take care. And that's it for this week. Bye for now.